All right, everybody, and we are back here at the PPC Poker Tour 2016 Aruba World Championship. I'm Mark Hoke. We got Reuben Bresler. Yeah, he combed his hair and everything. It's looking good.
I comb my hair every day. Doesn't always stay,
Yeah, it doesn't always stay.
but we're early in the day.
They
so
make gel and hairspray.
This is previous to frazzled Reuben state.
Maybe some mousse. Maybe you should try some
I put some stuff in my hair,
Okay.
but it doesn't. It's not always cooperative.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's got a mind of its own, much like I do.
That is very true, sir. All right, well, let's recap what happened on Saturday. A big day here for the PPC Poker Tour. We, of course, had one tournament going off, and then, of course, the main event playing out as well. Before we get into the main event, how about we take a look at event number 6 that wrapped up yesterday. Rob Lee comes from behind yesterday, stunning Michael Hansen, and Lane Phillips finishing second in that.
Yeah.
Phillips, funny story about Phillips, he says he's played about like 10 Omaha tournaments.
Yeah.
Not really too experienced at the game. He's a perky guy.
Yep.
And just got in when registration closed up and said, I'm probably going to win this thing.
Yeah, it came very close.
Very close.
Rob Lee similarly has not played he's played single-digit Omaha tournaments. He's a much more competent and well-regarded cash player with Omaha. Michael Hansen entered six-handed play with something like 40% of the chips in play.
Wow.
Then the players discussed a chop at 6, discussed a chop at 5, discussed a chop at 4. Never appeared. Michael Hansen finishes in third.
Yep. So big congratulations to Rob Lee for claiming a PPC World Championship event title here, picking up $3,152 for his win in that PLO tournament last night.
Not
plus
too shabby.
Plus bounties.
Plus bounties.
Plus
And
bounties.
I remember Rob said that he did not have that many bounties. He only had like 2 or 3. He always got players down to about 600 in chips, and someone else would finish the person off. So he needed the win to be able to come out that far ahead.
Exactly.
Certainly.
Well, and then, of course, we had day 1B of the main event, and Venezuelan pro Dorian Rios ends up running away with that one.
Yeah.
Of course, Rios, a former EPT main event winner. He's also was second in the Monster Stack.
He finished runner-up this year in the WSOP Monster Stack. He has won and has something like four 5-digit scores at the EPT in Barcelona earlier in the year. I think this was in August. So he had 4 5-digit scores over the course of 7 days, including a win in a turbo bounty tournament earlier in the year for $88K. Not too shabby. And, of course, now he's leading the PPC main event.
Yeah, Rios stepping up with 198,000 chips to win the flight and take the overall chip lead. William Beer, who out of Maryland Live, who just always seems to find a way. I mean, that guy, it's incredible that he hangs around, and then all of a sudden just rolls and causes a lot of issues. We had one main event where he was behind and all of a sudden took the chip lead away, or just about took it away. I believe it was the tournament with James Slow. I might get corrected on that, but ended up forcing a 4-way chop on that one. It was just very interesting to see how William is always there at the end, and now he bagged 153,400 chips to take second place in that flight. Ron Blazak, who won the Poker Hole bounty from Mark Kroon up in Wisconsin earlier this year, finished third in the flight with 142,000. Dale Jones, former WSOP circuit ring winner, scored 142,000, and Tim Bryce was fifth at 126.3. Also in the mix there, Sean Barnett bagged 90,600 chips. Freddie Kirkland with 86.9. Running down through here, Menelik Manaya, 82.3. Gabriel Ohana, and boy, is he a wild man, 78.3. Ronnie Barter, PPC Poker Tour ambassador.
Finally making a day 2 here in the PPC. Well-regarded Iron Man of the WSOP main event, making 5 in a row between 2010 and 14. Somehow the PPC had eluded him, but he's coming into the day with over 70K. He had a tough table yesterday, having to deal with Freddie Kirkland and Dorian Rios and Marshall Tarzi before Marshall Tarzi got knocked out. Today, he's got Christian Harder on his left.
Not fun.
Which is not a good situation to be in, so the road does not get any less rocky for Ronnie Barta.
Yep, and then, of course, also in the mix there, Evan Tettelbaum, 78,100. Steve Karp is in there, 74.3. Also coming through, Steve Trizis escaped with 48.5. Stephen Mondo Furman, 41.7. He's already got one event in the bag here. Aristoteles Neto escaped with 37,000 as well.
Aristoteles Neto is the defending champion with the most chips after Vincent Fiorenza, last year's champion, got into day 2 from day 1A with 27K instead of 37K. So a lot of work for the defending champs to try to make up ground.
And, of course, right now we are actually in play here in day 2, and we are going to have a brand new champion as Vincent Fiorenza went out on a crazy hand as he ended up all in for that small amount of chips. Mike Beattie followed all in, and then Mama Croon got in on the fun.
Brought the hammer, or
she had the hammer, but the hammer got cracked.
Hammer got cracked. That's too bad.
As Maryland Guest had aces against Beattie's queens and an ace king Fiorenza queen on the flop, so Beattie survives that one, but Fiorenza did not. So we will have a new PPC Poker Tour Aruba World Championship main event champion.
Yeah.
This year, so we'll see how that's going. And actually, kind of funny, we just put a blog post up. John Ott, who was the 2014 Player of the Year, and Aristoteles Neto, the 2014 main event winner, hanging out right next to each other
at the same table.
at the
Wow,
moment.
partying like it's 2 years ago.
Yeah, so we do have a lot of great pros in here. Of course, Mike Leah right in front of us. Christian Hart is over there. Ryan Van Sanford is also in the field. He's begun to chip up. Rios is out there, among others. So this is going to be a very interesting day. We're going to be playing down to the end of level 22 this afternoon, but we are already down to
70, I believe.
65 is the current number.
Dropping like flies. We did have a lot of short-ish stacks coming into the day, and you predicted yesterday that we were going to have a lot of eliminations in the first 2 levels, and that seems to have been held up.
Yep, absolutely, because I'm always right.
Well,
but it's going to be an exciting afternoon down here, and of course we have more to come today as well. It is a triple tournament day here on the PPC Poker Tour,
right,
at the Aruba World Championship.
If you're not playing in day 2, like, for example, Mark Kroon or some of the folks that have been knocked out, defending champ Vincent Fiorenza, you want to have something to do.
Well, they've got plenty to do today because we have at 4 p.m. coming up No Limit Hold'em Turbo Tournament, a little $100 buy-in, so have a little fun with that.
Not too shabby. That sounds great.
And then at 8 o'clock tonight, No Limit Hold'em Double Black Chip Bounty Tournament, $10,000 guarantee on that $500 buy-in.
Yeah, that's a big event. $500 buy-in, $10,000 guarantee, double black chip, meaning $200 per bounty. You only got to knock out 3 people to get back to even.
Yeah, not bad.
On the PPC, people love getting in the mix.
Yes,
a lot
they
of
do.
the players love to get in the mix and get ready to go. They are not the kind of Maryland Guest is kind of the exception that proves the rule. She's much more of a stable, playing aces, for example. Most of the PPC ready to get their bounties.
How is she
in.
Mark Kroon's mom?
I know, it's crazy.
And of course, tomorrow we got 4 tournaments going off. The first one, there is a mega satellite to get into event number 9. That is a No Limit Hold'em $50,000 guaranteed tournament, $1,100 buy-in on that. And then, of course, we have a PPC Aruba satellite for next year.
Yep.
We're giving away 5 packages in that. And, of course, day 3 where we're going to wrap this thing up with a $500,000 guaranteed main event.
11 a.m., $200 satellite to the afternoon 3 p.m. event. But before that, of course, the start of day 3 play, probably just the final table. What do you think?
We'll see. It's going to get close, but we'll find out.
That starts at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and we'll have live coverage of that, right?
That is the plan. We'll get more information about that on the blog as we go.
Absolutely.
But we would just want to wish everybody the best of luck today. Should be a fantastic afternoon here and evening here in Aruba at the Hilton Aruba Resort.
Every evening is a fantastic evening here in Aruba.
So I'm Mark Hoke, Reuben Bresler. Make sure you follow us on the blog at ppcpokertour.com. Just click on the live updates tab. We'll give you updates on all the action. And, of course, on Facebook, PPC Poker Tour, and Twitter, PPC Poker Tour. Thank you very much, Reuben. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, and we'll have more here at
Easy
the
for you to
PPC
say.
Aruba World Championship later on today. Thanks for joining us.